What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on D's analysis. We're going to be looking at SOFI, running through some technical analysis and some indicators. So we've been established in this downtrend for some time now. As you can see here, probably draw something out like that. It's not exactly perfect, but that's kind of what we've been respecting. So we can expect to see some kind of at least chop. Not necessarily going to be a rejection per se, but once we reach this horizontal level of support along with this downward sloping trend line, we could see a move where we finally reach it and we push down, retest, and continue that movement. Or we can chop a little bit, finally break through, retest, and now we're looking at this range here, and that's what we want to see. So it looks like we made it out to this level that we had drawn out and we closed back above it. So that's a great sign. We definitely don't want to lose this level again because, as we know, things can drop down relatively quick. If we were to drop, the next level we'd be looking at is around that $850, $860 level. Pretty much the bottom of this wick here, the bottom of this candle. And there's also a secondary trend line within here that's a little more steep. We'll see if it ends up playing out like this. It'll kind of depend if we get a bounce here, like a rejection and push down, retest it and get another bounce down, then I would say that that trend line's confirmed, but right now it's just a possibility. This area right here, the price action looks a little funny. On the daily SMAs, we are underneath the 20 and the 50. I'm sorry, the 20, the 50, and the 200, but the 20 and the 200 are coming together right now, and they're also above or right on that level of resistance that's above our head. So we definitely got to be careful with that, because once we hit that, it's going to be a strong level of resistance above our head. On the weekly, it's actually looking very good, because we have a close above the 50. Above the 50 week, we got a strong wick off of that, so that's a very bullish sign. So we're kind of going to be stuck between the 50 week, which is a higher time frame, which you want that as support underneath you, but then you're coming to the 200-day moving average with horizontal resistance. So price is going to get squeezed and break down or break up, probably pretty aggressively. On the daily Bollinger Bands, looks like we got to bounce off the green band and we're trying to make our way up to the blue band. On the weekly, we got to close on the green band and we're getting a push up higher. We got like a double bottom right here, and it looks like we're creating kind of a bull flag, and it looks like we're trying to break out of that bull flag right here. As you can see, I'll draw it out. Their flagpole, and then kind of just got that action right here. So it looks like we're trying to break out, and let's see if we can push up to the midline and eventually to higher prices. On the weekly, we're still in this downtrend, but it looks like we're actually trying to break out of it. So we're still extremely bearish, but price is looking like it's trying to turn back around. So let's see if we can get a move to the yellow moving average and eventually break beyond it. On the MACD, we're looking amazing on the daily. That looks awesome. Could be a large double bottom. We could be seeing something like this right now. And then a move to the upside. It's looking very good. The blue took over the orange and we're starting to get an increase in volume to the upside. And on the weekly, we've just hit bearish territory where we hit underneath the 0 and showing an increase in downward momentum. But this is starting to ease up a little bit, so let's see if we can start getting more white candles and eventually turn green. This is going to take some time to play out since it's on the weekly chart. On a bearish pull to the downside, we got to bounce off the golden zone right here, the 0.618 to the 0.5. And we got a little move down, but we're still kind of right underneath it. So let's see if we make a push above it, get a close, and get a bounce to the upside. that'd be super bullish for price. And in a bullish pool, we made it to the 786 and we just pushed back to the golden zone. We closed inside of it last week, and this week we actually finished inside of the golden zone. So we're above the 618, but we're still underneath the 0.5. Super bullish. We just want to get a close above the 0.5 so we can push up higher. But that's all I have for you guys here on SOFI. I'll see you in the next one.